Let me know if the music is too loud. As usual, I am working on my flower garden vest. It's looking pretty good. I've done a decent amount today. I need to get cracking on it though if I want it by Sunday. How's everybody going? It's nearly the end of the week. I think that is too loud. Oh. Yes. Do I have this? I'm gonna try. Gonna try. I just have so much of it to do. Thank you, and thank you, Moonbeam. Honestly, that like made my whole week. Truly. It is looking good. I like the red and green. I feel like it's not too overwhelmingly Christmassy because it's got all of the like pearl in between it. Oh my gosh, I'm so keen as well for the break. Oh, it's gonna be so good. If I lean backwards, is this too, am I too far away? I can't read the screen because I'm getting old. What if I move you? Better. Better, much better. How is your granny square scarf going, Moonbeam? How long do you have off, Lou? You could get away with that for fun. Oh my gosh, yeah, I totally could. I feel like it'll be a good all-rounder. Because they'll be like roses. Rose colors? Is that the right English? Roses colors, that doesn't work. Rose colored. Oh, same. I feel like that's what a lot of people have this year, up until the 6th. Just the way that like the weeks have worked out. I start my new job on the 6th. Very exciting, very exciting. But I have 2 weeks of holidays before that, so we're not thinking about it yet. Are you going back down to Melbourne, Lou? You are, right, for Christmas? So exciting. So exciting. I have my last day tomorrow, so I have to go into the office to drop all my stuff off. I'm on round 9 of my first of 2 or 3. How many rounds do you do in each square? Going back down on Sunday, wow. For the whole time or just like for the Christmas period? I feel like I need to turn my vibrate. My vibrate's never on, but I was waiting for a call from Kieran earlier when I was in the shop. So I put it on. But it's off now, so you won't hear the random buzzing. I did 10 for the tree skirt, so I'm not gonna frog them. Right, okay, so you're matching the 10 rounds for the scarf. It'll be a fun, chunky scarf. How many do you think you'll need? How many did you say you had left? 2. And then you're doing 2 or 3, so I guess you need 4 or 5. I like a really long scarf, so I'm going to use the extras. It will be wide, yeah. Nice cozy scarf for your area of the world. I feel like we don't need that bigger scarves in this in this country. Well, not on the coast anyway. I have 4, so like 7 or 8. Okay, that makes more sense to me. That makes more sense to me. Not that it needs to make sense to me. Just only needs to make sense to you. So I think I'm finally like actually a little bit ahead with Vlogmas because this video is counting. Welcome to today's Vlogmas video, everyone. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. But I've scheduled tomorrow. Yeah, we're totally counting this. I've scheduled tomorrow's one. And then I started filming a vlog today, which I'll do like today and tomorrow. And then that can go up on Saturday. And then I'll be like a little bit ahead, you know? And then I'll be on holiday, so it won't feel as like I'll actually have things to do. The vlogs at the start of Vlogmas, I was like, I need to make myself do even more crochet than I normally would, because otherwise I'm going to have like a 4-minute video. Oh, sorry you didn't get notified, but welcome. You're here now. You haven't missed much. This is where I'm up to on my flower garden vest. It's made as one piece that you then like kind of fold like this on both sides, and then you just kind of do the back bit and then the front bits to come and connect, is my understanding of what I've read of the pattern so far. Yeah, it's a decent amount. So we need to do, I think it says 15 rows for the cropped version, but I think I want the slightly longer version, but I'll see what it ends up to be like. I'll see what it ends up like if I want to do another 5 rows, because you have to do them in lots of 5 to get, it's basically like 3 rows of this white and then 2 rows make up the flowers, and you need to end on a flower row to then work the tabs at the top. So yeah, I'll see. Once we get to like 4 flower rows, I'll see how long it is and go from there. But yeah, thank you, April, and welcome on in. How are you tonight or today? I don't know where everyone is. I'll probably gift it, since now I am seeing friends that I didn't plan on seeing since I'll be in Seattle. 2 friends are getting blankets though. You're a blanket making machine. Hey Nat, how are you? What are you working on tonight, my friend? I did work on this a bit during work hours today, because it's my second last day and I just didn't have all that much to do, you know? I'm running out of things that I need to do before I finish, so I just sat at my desk so I could respond to things as they came in, but kind of worked on it while I was waiting. It's 2:30 a.m. there. You're in the US. Holy moly. Why aren't you asleep? Are you working on Christmas gifts? When are you off to Seattle, Moonmate? I don't know why I stopped saying your name halfway through. Moonbeam. Actually, enunciate. I'm making dinner now, but I'll be working on the sweater build tonight. Oh, nice. Have you decided on a ribbing yet, or is that later? Sounds pretty chill though. Yes, it is pretty chill. And tomorrow, literally, I'm gonna go in late. If any future employer is watching this, this is not my normal habit. But I will be going in late tomorrow because Kieran is driving kind of near my work, but later in the day, like 10 a.m. So I'm just gonna go in with him because I don't really have any work left to do. And then I'll probably be there at like 9:45, and then at midday we're going for lunch, and then after lunch my manager was like, you can just go home after lunch. Like, we're not doing any work after lunch. I was like, yeah, damn right. So tomorrow's going to be very, very chill. I've finished all my work at this stage. I finished my work. I finished writing all my handover notes. So just can chill for the next day before Christmas. April is in Central Time. Wait, hang on. I missed some stuff. 9:40 a.m. You're in France, right? France? Have I remembered that right? Central Time Zone. I'm a bagged sleeper working on a cute bag. What's the bag looking like? I leave Monday, weather depending. Oh yeah, the big storm. Oh dear. You think you're gonna do the single crochet ribbing, but with reverse single crochet. Ooh, fancy. Oh, sorry, I kicked you. I didn't mean to kick you. Staying at a friend's parents' house for Christmas in a few days, and then headed over the pass on like the 27th. Oh, is this your big drive? Everyone here crafting, and I've switched to finishing some quests on the game. Well, you finished your dress, Lou. I feel like that was the big task this season for you, and you did it, so you're all good. Also, Lou, I panicked so hard when your partner bought you gifts from my shop because I was like, I can't like post about this. I don't know if you watched the vlog where I packed it, and I was like, guess what it is, because I'm not going to show you because it's someone who watches these. And I didn't even have to do that because you knew the whole time. You knew the whole time. The weather should be better from this storm by then. Oh, that's good. It's the Calypso bag by Kayla. I forget what her channel name is, but it's really cute. I will look that up later. Or I could look it up right now on my iPad here. With my pattern on it. Let's look at what April's making. Calypso bag. I'm just gonna write Kayla and hope that brings it up. It was the big task, but I knew. I'm tricky, I told you. Yes, you did tell me. Oh, my internet is so bad in this room. I hope I'm not like breaking up. Lou, you lucky, lucky person. Yes. Very lucky. Excuse me. It's not loading. She does have a pattern on Etsy. It's just like not loading at all. Wah. Wow, that is a big drive. I kind of forget that other countries are as big as ours sometimes. All right, I'm going to have to look up your bag later. I'll leave that page open so I can remember to look it up. Does anyone else know what they're getting for Christmas? I wrapped all my Christmas presents today. But I feel like I need to get Kieran something else because I only have kind of boring gifts for him. And he insists I don't, but I want to. I have an idea of something to make, but I won't get it done in time. Especially because I'm obviously prioritizing my own project. You went back east this summer. I only know what I got for myself. I think we should normalize buying ourselves Christmas gifts. You still have plenty of time to wrap Christmas presents, April. Don't worry. Isn't my presents a present? Obviously. Well, he actually bought me this water bottle as one of my Christmas presents, but I wanted it to take to Worlds, so I asked him to buy it for me 2 months early. He asked if he could have it back to wrap and put under the tree, which is fair. It's not quite in mint condition anymore though. It's been well loved already. Oh, that's cute. It's cute, me being like, hello, here is exactly what I want. Here's the link for it. And can you please have it here before I leave the country? Hi, Farida. Welcome on in. How are you? Welcome to the club. That gift of mine has already been given some use. Oh, really? You got yours early too. What is this frisbee you talk about? Ultimate. Yes, I play ultimate frisbee because I'm super cool. Only the coolest people play ultimate frisbee. You could do an IOU for Christmas in July situation. I could like gift a photo of what I'm planning on making. Multi-talented. What's multi-talented? Oh, thank you. I have been putting lots of effort into them this month. Bonsoir. Oh, bonsoir, madame. How are you, Bron? What's happening? They have a lot of cages at. Oh, okay. So that is frisbee golf. That is disc golf, which is slightly different to ultimate frisbee. Well, it's quite different to ultimate frisbee, but yes, in America and Canada, they have heaps of the like frisbee golf courses, but here they don't have quite as many. There is a new one going in kind of near us, or maybe it's gone in kind of near us. But they actually use different discs, which I did not realize for a very long time. But yes, the cages are, it's like the natural progression of an ultimate frisbee player. Once you stop playing ultimate, which is the one where you have to run around a lot, you move into disc golf where you don't have to run around a lot, but you still get to throw discs around. How are you this evening, Bron? What is happening? Your embroidered hoops for your workmates looked so cute. I saw them on your Instagram stories. I loved them. I hope they were all very appreciative if you gifted them. Wait, are you done with work for the year, Bron? You don't work Fridays, right? Celebration time if you have. And if I've remembered incorrectly, I'm sorry. Just hanging out, mostly on leave from work. Tons of Aurealis reading. Have you... How's that going? You're both doing the same category this year, right? Or was that last year? This year has been a blur. Hi, how are you? Thank you. I hope you have a great Christmas also. Thanks for popping in. That reminds me to update. I have a meeting I'll pop into tomorrow. You're very good, Bron. You're judge buddies. It's the only frisbee games around here. Ultimate's never really organized from what I've seen. I mean, that's fair. It's cool that you have disc golf around though. Like a lot of people are getting into it. And also there's more money in disc golf. There's no money in ultimate frisbee. Zero. $0. Even at the highest levels basically. In America it's different. Their league, they have a paid league, but just in case you wanted to know more about ultimate. Which I'm sure you did. That's what you're all here for, right? the crochet is just a bonus. There's always money in the banana stand. What a fun show. With golf, you don't need to have people monitoring it. That's true, although ultimate frisbee is self-refereed. So, in theory, you also don't need to have people monitoring it. But you do need to get a lot more people together in one space to play a game of ultimate frisbee. How? I don't know what you're asking how about. How's your reading? That first message, Bron, was very cryptic. Yes, you do need more than one person. Exactly. This is true. Can do a crochet and chat about ultimate. What would I talk about? I'll teach you all the rules of ultimate. This is a good pattern because it is quite like once you do one repeat, it's like easy to remember what you're doing and it like just flows. I feel like this has gone pretty quickly even though it's like it's quite a long piece. It's 134 stitches. But it's working up fairly quickly. This is like one day's work on it. I'm sorting pieces for a new jigsaw we're starting and reaching over them. I hit the enter button by accident. You didn't need to explain it to me, but that's okay. So for our wedding gift, one of our friends gave us a puzzle, a jigsaw puzzle of one of our wedding photos, like just one our friend had taken, not an official one. And we still haven't done it because my plan was to like do it on our anniversary, which I thought would be fun. But then we ended up playing a Frisbee tournament on our anniversary, so we didn't get to do it. And then I was like, maybe we can do it on our dating anniversary. But then on our dating anniversary, I was spending time here with you guys because Kieran was at his Christmas work party. So maybe at Christmas, I will. Let's be honest, I'm going to end up doing it, and Kieran will sit near me because he's not a puzzle person. But I love puzzles. So he might occasionally join in. But I think that's going to be a Christmas holiday plan. Yeah, it was really cute. It was a cute idea. I've been slow but picking it back up. You read the most through Christmas. Yes. Play catch up through Christmas. That's what I need to do because I have 5 books left on my until I hit my reading goal of 1 book per week. But obviously there's not 5 weeks left in the year, so I need to catch up over Christmas. Puzzles. Puzzle time. Puzzle and crafting retreat. Gotta take puzzles with us. Ooh, you're having Christmas together for the first time. That's exciting, Lou. Kids' books go fast. Yeah, I was like, maybe I can do like a graphic novel or a couple of novellas, maybe. But I'd rather just read what I want to read and not hit my reading goal. That's fine. We have a clear plastic tablecloth we're putting over our puzzle progress to jack-proof it. That is smart. I have not thought how to bango-proof any puzzling we do, other than finish it in one go, take a photo, and then immediately collapse it. I've been super low on reading this year. I'm hoping to get a few down on my drive. Oh yeah, audiobooks while you drive? Always a good idea. Oh gosh, I did not think about color management of the yarns while I was sitting here. Okay. What am I making? I am making the flower garden vest. Moonbeam very kindly gifted me the pattern for it on my throne wish list, which was so nice. And it was a very nice pick-me-up this week. And I didn't realize how they like worked it with digital goods, but I figured it out yesterday and I got the pattern and I'm happily working away on it now. And it's working out pretty quickly. It's so cute, right? And I've gone for red and green to make it like a bit of a Christmassy vibe without being overly Christmassy. And as you guys have mentioned, I feel like it'll work well for Valentine's Day, for Mother's Day. It'll be a good all-rounder. The mood was full, so I received messages she needed to pick me up. From halfway across the world, you picked up on the vibes. Moon, not mood, but also moon. I gotcha. I gotcha. Oh boy. I am gonna need to get more of this yarn. But it is under the house. Which is wild. This is almost a ball of, well, not almost a ball, but I have this much left. We're getting through it. I don't know how many balls it will take to make this. 2. We're over halfway on this part, so maybe it'll just take 2 balls. You're making a cat for your mom with crochet. Aww. What color? What colors are the cats? Also, hi, Kayla. This little pup on my lap is sleeping so soundly, but he's trying to gas me out. Does that mean what I think it means? Yes. Oh, that's so sweet. So sweet. It's an aqua and it's soft. Fun. Nat, how was your dinner? Still cooking? What's the time there? 5:30 or 6:30? I should know, but I have a poor memory for time conversion. I gotta go to dinner. Have a great dinner, Kayla. Thanks for dropping by. Enjoy your meal. You'll join after. No worries. We will be here for another hour-ish. What's everyone working on? I know what some of you are working on. A puzzle, a game, a granny square scarf, making dinner. Oh, your otter. I can't believe you're freehanding that otter. That is so cool. It's a very, very cute pattern. Trust yourself. Yeah, Nat, tell us what you're cooking. We want to know. Give the people what they want. I should put in the Discord. Yes. Always put in the Discord. The Discord's picking back up. I like it. I feel like having the lives is helping. We had a big lull when I was not doing Twitch anymore. I kind of forget to tell people that it exists, you see? But it's a nice way on when you guys are telling me all about your projects on lives. I like being able to see them. Hi Violetta, welcome on in. How are you? Pasta. What kind of pasta? Come on, don't leave us hanging. I'm being lazy today and trying a new pre-made sauce, but I usually make my own sauce. Yeah, we're the same, but some days you just gotta chuck a pre-made one in and call it a day. I did say hi. I did, I swear. I did. I did say hi. I'm sorry that you missed it. Are you a crocheter? What are you working on? Bucatini and bolognese. Nice. I had bolognese for lunch. Hi. The superior pasta. Yes, the superior pasta indeed. nearly getting to a color change. I'm excited. Also, the way that this pattern is written, you like just carry all the yarn up the side. So I'm not going to have a million ends to weave in, even though there's all these color changes. So good. I agree, Lou. So the Discord message you just sent me. Thank you. What do you do? Do you do any crafting? All right. It's color change time, baby. I feel like I have to be careful when I do these so that I'm not like making it super tight on the side, you know, because then I'll have to cut them and then I will have to weave in all the ends and I don't want to have to do that. I've been pretty good about weaving my ends in as I go, but I've been slacking. I'm worried it's going to bite me. Yes. I often have that concern when I am making granny stitch or granny square anything, or like stripe anything realistically. All right. No, weaving in ends is not my, weaving in ends and sewing in general, not my favorite thing, including having to weave in ends. All right. New stitch. This is a really fun pattern. I really recommend it. And I'm very glad I'm getting to work on it. And I feel like it's working up quickly, this little vest. But the only problem with it is that you do the like shoulder bits last, so I don't know how I don't know if I can really like try it on before it's finished, you know? Like it just has to be finished. I used to quilt a lot, so I don't mind sewing. Oh, quilting seems so cool, but I just cannot cut in a straight line. You've learned to love magic circles? Oh, the magic circle helpers are cool, right? Oh, you're tangled and I don't like it, and I'm sorry because it's my own fault. Yes, 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 yes. Put it in your queue. All right, I need to sort out what's going on with the yarns here. Hang on, please hold. They're mixed up and I don't like it. All right, I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed it. Everything's fine. This one is one that I've like been wanting to I've been wanting to make for ages. So I'm happy that it seems to be as fun as it looks. It's a cool stitch. I've started seeing it on a lot of things. Like I've seen it on like book sleeves and other stuff now as well. I'm sure it is just like a kind of a semi-standard stitch, but it's a pretty funky one. Ah, get back here. I do not understand the magic circle problems. I think the way I learned was the lazy way, but I never see anyone else do it, so I feel like I should make a short. I also never, like, I don't remember struggling with the magic ring that badly. But yeah, I feel like it is pretty wild, like, when you see some crochet videos of someone just like crocheting normally or knitting normally or whatever it is, and there's people in their comments being like, whoa, you do that so weird. Like, surely there's a million ways to do all of these things. But I feel like if you have an easy way to do a magic ring, people would eat that up. People overcomplicate it for no reason. Yeah, I agree. It is essentially just a slip knot that you're working into. Essentially. In fact, what was I working on? This. God, it's been a long month. When I was working on this, I had to do slip knots for like the start of the chain, and then when I was doing the gauge swatch, I also obviously needed to do one for the start of that. And I did it like a magic circle and then tied it into a slip knot, and I was like, this is weird. And I think just because I've been making so much amigurumi stuff that always start with a magic circle, I just like, I don't know, by habit started with a magic circle and then put my hook in it, and I was like, hang on a second. And then you just pull it through and it's a slip knot anyway, so like, it's fine. In what way do you knit weird? I really want to learn continental knitting now. I just feel like it's so much quicker. I have like given it a go sometimes, but I can't. I think I need to like watch a video on it or something, because I'm not sure if I like am twisting my stitches when I'm doing it. Yeah, I feel like I need to find a good, like, kind of smallish project that I can work on, like, to practice. And I know that I could do, like, a scarf or something, but that will bore me. I might be picking wrong. Maybe? I don't know if I know what that means, but maybe. I was watching a Passionate Kelsey, one of her Vlogmas videos the other day, and she was talking about how she does her purling, apparently strangely, but there's like a name for it. She was talking about how she found out that there was a name for it. But yeah, she was like, I don't know, it was just an easier way to do a purl, so that's how I did it, but apparently that's weird. Washcloths. Maybe, can you send me like a simple knit washcloth? Not recipe, pattern? Oh, my brain, my poor little brain. I learned right-handed from a left-handed person. Oh, fun fact. I play pool left-handed because my father is left-handed and he taught me how to play pool. So, there you go. Yay, please, Bron. The easiest washcloth pattern you have. I want it. I'm left-handed, but I think I craft right-handed. Interesting. Is it because all the videos are right-handed? I am actually seeing a lot more like crochet for left-handed people tutorials and stuff these days. I feel like multiple people have started making them, which is interesting. I am old, I learned before videos. You're not that much older than me, but your crafting age is older than me. Did you just learn off someone right-handed? Yeah, probably learned from right-handed people. I do sometimes get asked if I'm left-handed even though I'm right-handed. Interesting. Bron, do you write in all caps? I have this theory because a lot of the left-handed people I know write in all caps. And then I thought Kieran was left-handed because he writes in all caps, but he's not left-handed. In crafting years, I'm at least 103. You have accumulated a lot of crafts in your time. Sometimes honestly, my dad writes all left-handed. All in capitals. He is left-handed. I'm ambidextrous, so I get goofy. Does your left hand write in all capitals? Ambidextrous is like wild. I would love to be ambidextrous. Do you just get to the end of a row or something and then swap hands and go back the other way instead of having to flip your work? That would be so cool. That would be the best use of ambidextrism. Probably not the best use, to be fair, but a great use. How do I do this without tangling everything again? You can also write backwards very easily. Interesting. I wonder if that is part of the being ambidextrous thing. I've been trying to teach myself knitting left-handed for that reason only. It would be so good. And then I do one. Okay, sorry, I was trying to remember the pattern. All right, I got it. Where on earth should I do this so that you can actually see what I'm doing? That might be more useful, mightn't it? Now I feel seen, so I'm gonna stuff it up. I tried left-handed crocheting when I had tendonitis and it actually worked somehow, much slower because I didn't train enough. I feel like also slower because you're having to think a lot more about what you're doing, whereas when you're working with your dominant hand, you don't have to think about it. It's just happening. Now you can see the terrible yarn management down here. Don't pay attention to it. I feel like it was the same when I tried to do continental knitting one time for not very long. I tried it and I just was like having to think so much harder. It was fine brain-wise and it helped me change my grip on my right hand to alleviate the movements. Oh, are you a knife grip or a pencil? I don't understand pencil grip. I've tried doing pencil grip and that also like, I don't get it. It doesn't work for me. I can't twist my hook around as much as I want to like catch the yarn and stuff. I have a feeling that knife grip is more common than pencil grip. But feel free to prove me wrong. I used to have pencil but got tendonitis after the sunflower vest and switched to knife grip. Pencil grip, moonbeam. Always proving me wrong. Do different hooks work better for you with pencil grip? Because I feel like maybe the hooks that I gravitate towards are better for knife grip. And so like don't work as well if I were to try pencil grip. Knife all the way, baby. I feel like just based on like the videos that I see on social media or whatever, like on Instagram and stuff, it feels like knife grip is more common. But I do an adjusted pencil grip for slip stitches. It's an adjusted pencil grip. I used to like a flatter hook in pencil grip and switched to rounder ones in knife grip. Oh, this one's quite flat. See? It's a Knit Pro Waves hook. So not as round like the Clover and Moors or whatever. You switch between knife and pencil. Oh my goodness. That is the craft equivalent of being ambidextrous in my opinion. Where do we feel like it's reasonable to get to tonight? We're going pretty well, I think. Oh, I have tea. Forgot. You're not sure you're a true pencil. What's a true pencil? Somehow you're gonna have to like get a video of you crocheting so that we can we can see what you mean. Oh man, I'm so excited for the end of the year. Oh, it's gonna be so nice. Do people have New Year plans? Is it too early to be talking New Year plans? Are we all just trying to get through Christmas? Hi Kayla, welcome back. How was your dinner? Need to bring back tea reminders. I know there's so many things from Twitch that I wish we could have here. We probably could if I didn't stream on my phone, like if I did it from my laptop, computer. Very good. I had pies. Yum. Love a pie. I was wondering like if I should do occasional Twitch streams again because the channel points and redeems and stuff are so fun. But I feel like swapping between platforms is too... Sorry, I dropped out. And words, yeah. I feel like I should have like a semi-regular night on Twitch and then just do these like YouTube lives vaguely more chaotically. I think the thing is with the Twitch streams, I always feel like it needs to be for like multiple hours, whereas a YouTube live feels like it can be like an hour and a half, and that's fine. And I don't know what the difference is mentally, but it just, that also just feels like what the platforms are more like. Kayla, I am crocheting a flower garden vest. It's a pattern by Realm Designs, which the lovely Moonbeam here gifted me the pattern for. So I'm trying to make it for my big family Christmas to wear there, which is on Sunday. I never figured out, look, this is going to sound really silly. I never figured out the Discord thing because we tried to do movie nights once and the sound didn't work. So, I don't know. Thank you. It is really cool. It's a funky pattern. It's a really cool stitch. So I'm hoping it's getting, you know, it's getting to a height. It just it'll fold over like this on both sides. So it's like the back and the front all worked in one, and then you add the bits for your shoulders. I do have time, and you know what? I am quietly confident because I've got no plans on Saturday. "2025 resolution, stitching movie nights." Yes, if I can figure out the frickin' Discord thing. I need like a Discord professional. I will definitely put a photo in Discord when and if I finish this. I won't make you wait for like a vlog update. I'm kind of new to crocheting. I'm trying to make a scarf. Nice. Scarves are a good way to practice like the stitches. Oh, what did I do? I'm just gonna pull that out. Yes, Moonbeam, if you can be my Discord savior, please. How's Vlogmas going? Feeling good? Bron. I'll tell you how it's going. Tomorrow's video that I've already scheduled, I filmed it yesterday actually, and edited it and scheduled it. It's just a little crochet and chat about burnout. So that's about how it's going. But to be honest, because I did it in that format, like the crochet and chat formats are so good because I just, like, it's just way easier to edit and I don't have to be like filming on and off all day. Because I do really like making videos. Like it's fun to me. I like it. It's like a different, I don't know, it feels more, not rewarding because that's such a lame word to use, but like, I don't know. It's just nicer than feeling like you constantly need to be making like reels and stuff that, you know, 12 people will see. I don't know. Long form content is fun to make, but it just takes longer. And so trying to do one a day has been difficult. But it's made me really want to like be properly consistent in the new year. Yeah. I'm going to put up a story on my Instagram in a couple of days asking for, I think I'm going to do it as an Instagram story. Maybe I'll also chuck it in Discord as well. Maybe I'll do it in a different format. But basically just seeing if anyone has questions about Vlogmas and how I went with Vlogmas so that I can make a little crochet and chat video about it to cap off my season of Vlogmas, my first ever Vlogmas. So if you have questions, save them up and ask me in that so that I actually have things to answer. I'm like, every time I'm like, I'm going to ask for questions, I always fear that no one will ask anything and I'll be like, well, I'll just make some up, I guess. Let me catch this. You do double crochet with all your stitches. Well, that's all right. When you're starting, that's fine. This pattern is pretty much all double crochets and chains, but it does also have a bobble stitch, which is essentially double crochets. You just don't finish the double crochet yet. You like work a couple and then finish them all off together. You work in tech, they take your tech card if you can't. Yes, they might well do that. I work in like websites and stuff, and I just like, I feel like my brain gets entirely used up on that. And then when I try and do something for myself, I'm like, ugh, this is too hard. Double crochet is good to know and fast, so you feel like you're getting somewhere. I agree. You have a festive baking recipe recommendation? Hit me, Bron. I'm always up for these. Basically any recommendation you give. Books, recipes, people to follow on Instagram, patterns. I'll take them all. I just want to be you. Alright. I found with double crochet, if you make a little square and you keep going around, it turns into a circle. Why is that the funniest thing anyone's ever said to you? I do want to be you when I grow up, Bron. Yes, I do know Dame bars. I do tech writing, so really I like reading instructions and judging them. Website for the... I don't do websites the way you do websites now. You do like proper coding of websites. I just do like, you know, the stuff in the CMS. Oh my god. My brain. I had a meeting the other week about CRMs, so that's in my head. Anyway, the point is you do the fancy coding and I don't have to do that. Amelia Jackson, who was on MasterChef, has been sharing recipes from her new book, and the almond butter toffee she shared today is so perfect. Ooh. Wait. She shared it today, but you've made it 3 times already? Can you put it in the kitchen channel on Discord, please? I'm going to crochet if you show me your favorite wool. I'm hungry now. CRM hurts. Yes, it does. You have the book. Oh, I see, I see, I see. I don't know what my favorite wool is. Wool specifically, or just any kind of yarn? I don't really use wool, to be honest. As in the actual wool fiber, I don't really use. I've been hoping she'd share this recipe so I could tell everyone to make it. And look at you, the day she shares it, you're telling everyone. Lamb's wool. Management is a long game and much more important for a business. Mm. I meant yarn and I said subscribe. That's okay. Well, I'm going to be really biased in this because I have a yarn shop. So Kayla, obviously that is my favorite yarn. I genuinely do really like using this yarn though. It is named after my cat, but it's a cotton acrylic blend and it's super fast to work with. Like, I feel like a crochet machine when I use it. So that is my favorite for clothing. I also made my Valor vest out of it. And I do really like, there's a blanket yarn I really like, but you can only get it in mill-end bags here, so you can't buy it on its own, which is sad. But it's the Ganga Blankie blanket yarn. Yeah. And Patty's plush, obviously. It's basic. I'm sitting next to 2 tubs of like all of my yarns. You're using a cute, very fluffy yarn, like a fur type yarn? Those are hard to use, man. Follow quest on Final Fantasy is so hard sometimes. I failed at it 3 times. Did you eventually pass? Is that the fluffy yarn you're using for your cat? Still trying. You can do it, Lou. I believe in you. I don't really know what a follow quest is because I've never played Final Fantasy. Do you not like the Ganga yarn, Nat? Oh my goodness. Next time my brother flies from Darwin to Sydney, I'm going to tell him to reserve a suitcase for me. If you have any spare white, Nat, I'll buy it off you. I'm running out of white yarn. White blanket yarn, that is. And I want to make another Hugo, but I'm scared that I'm going to run out. Well, I'm looking up at my yarn cabinet, and it looks like I have a whole bunch of it. So why was I worried about running out of it? Maybe it's thicker yarn, and I just can't tell from here. It doesn't look like it. I think maybe I just have it in my head. Do you need me to send you some? Oh my goodness. I am so jealous of American yarn stores. I really am. When I went and like got to go to them all, I was like, oh. Moonbeam, the shipping to Australia would be hectic. That is the issue with us living here, is that it's so hard. And it is so unfair that we can't buy online from like Joann's and stuff like that. I'm Aussie too, Kayla. I like it, but I hoard so I don't have enough time for all the yarn I have. Yeah. I mean, Same. These are my boxes of all the stuff that doesn't fit in my cupboards. Ah, me too. Me too. I hope you are surviving well. I hope you're enjoying the cooler weather after that heat wave we had earlier this week. Yeah, I really want to try get my stash down. But the problem is, it's like the only way to do that is to make things. Hear me out, hang on. But then where do I put all the things I've made? You know? Because I can't sell them as quickly as I make them. I try, but I can't. I do have a market. Oh my gosh, I'm really losing all my words. Hi. I have a market in March, so I wasn't making blanket yarn stuff for it really, but I think maybe I will to try and get the stash of it down. Blankets don't sell, so gifting it is, I guess. Well, I make like loveys and stuff out of them, and I really like making them. And my Hugo that I made sold very quickly, but it was because it was to Kieran's aunt in Ireland, who like is obsessed with whales. And I showed Kieran the whale, and he was like actually very impressed by it because it is a really good pattern. And immediately he was like, oh my gosh, my aunt would love that. And then I had it on my Instagram story, and she replied to it being like, he's mine. Ship him to me. I will pay him whatever you want. I'll pay you whatever you want, but he belongs to me now. I was like, okay. I've just been trying to not buy. I am also trying not very hard to not buy, but kind of trying. It was 43 degrees this week. Yes, it was super hot. Oh, sorry. Excuse me. Super hot even on the coast. Like it was, I feel like mid to high 30s. You know, I've never actually made a blanket out of blanket yarn. I've just exclusively made toys out of them. Because again, it's not cold enough here to make a blanket out of that blanket yarn. You know? You know? -7 with a real feel of -13 here. Oh. I really appreciate you translating those into Celsius for us. Because if you had given it to us in Fahrenheit, I would just have no clue. Like, I don't know what the conversion is. I feel like it's not a conversion that's easy to do mentally. I don't think I've ever made a toy. It is, as you will have seen, it is what I make a lot of. Ah, thanks for subscribing, Kayla. Welcome. Welcome to the club. You can enjoy all of the Vlogmas content that we've had this month. It's been a lot going on. Celsius for life. I don't get Fahrenheit either. No, neither. One of my friends is in Canada, but I practice. But by practice, I mean setting my app to Celsius. Yeah. We're on track for the hottest December in record in Canberra. Ugh. Ugh. Yuck. Yuck, and also it makes me sad. I feel like we keep setting hottest records. Hottest year ever records, which I don't like. I don't like it. I'm wondering if this yarn is going to end before I planned for the live to end. We are going to run close, I reckon. Your hottest on record is from 1972. Don't they use Celsius in Canada? Yes, they do. I think that's what Moonbeam was saying, right? They use Celsius for weather, but they use Fahrenheit for cooking. It's like kilometers and miles where I grew up. They had both on the roads, which was not normal. Oh, that's interesting. I have slowly been learning miles because for some reason, well, not for some reason, I do my like running program through Garmin, which is obviously an American brand, I guess. And so the running programs are they're often in miles, even though it's like a 5 kilometer or 10 kilometer running program. All of the practice runs are like 1.61 kilometers, 3.22 kilometers, 4.83 kilometers. Like, so I'm slowly learning in miles, like what all the miles things are. But then my friends here, when I'm like, oh, I have a run tomorrow, but it's only 2 miles, they're always like, why are you using miles? I'm like, well, because now I find it easier to say that than to say, oh, it's just like over 3Ks a little bit. Don't feel bad, Kayla. Have a good night. Thank you for popping by. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoyed your time here and enjoy the videos whenever you get to watch them. Good luck with your cat. I hope your mom loves it. I looked away and just heard read out your comment and I thought she meant she was practicing Fahrenheit with her Canadian friend. No. Yes. I gave zero context when I was reading it out. Bron? When is the next stream? That is a good question because we're getting into like Christmassy time. I might be able to do one on like the 27th or the 28th, potentially after Christmas. We can catch up. We can do a post-Christmas catch up one of those days. In the description, Kayla, there is a Discord link. So if you join that or if you follow on Instagram, I'll usually have like a little bit of notice in my stories on Instagram or a few days notice on Discord. So if you want to know, that'll be the easiest way probably. I'm concentrating on finding my jigsaw edge pieces. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's just all use Kelvin. That seems harder. Counter offer. America finally changes to the metric system, just like the majority of other countries. What do you say? Do we have a deal? I'm in. All right, Moonbeam, you just got to get your whole country on board. Bye, Kayla. Have a good night. Convincing the masses will be harder. Yes, I agree. Were we here for Christmas last year? Or were we in Ireland? Kieran? Were we in Ireland for Christmas last year? We were here, apparently. Neither of us remember being in Ireland. I think Ireland was the year before last. Oh yeah, no, we were definitely here because it was just after our wedding. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. The years all feel the same. Yes, no, last year was our Fiji, Canada wedding year. And then this year we went to Ireland for our like Irish wedding. And then I had America for Frisbee. So it must have been the year before that we were there for Christmas. Do you do the edges first? Personally, I do not agree with that method. I am an edges first jigsaw puzzler as well. This is going to be knife grip, pencil grip all over again. What do people who do like puzzling championships do? Do they do the edges first or do they not waste time on that? Is there any correlation between pencil grip and knife grip and edges first and not edges first? If you were doing it on your own, you might just start, really. Fiji, Canada, what a combo. So we didn't do them in the same trip, to be fair. Basically, we had like cancelled flights from COVID from 2020, which we got back in vouchers, which were expiring. And so we panic booked whatever was on sale, and that was Fiji. So we went there for a week over Kieran's birthday. And then our friends got married in Canada the same year, which we only found out about after we had booked our Fiji trip. So then we flew through Korea, actually. We had a few days in Seoul and then went to Canada for their wedding. And then, yeah. But funnily enough, the friend whose wedding we went to, his parents flew home from Canada via Fiji. And they ended up staying in the same resort we stayed in, which was not that good. But we only found out when we like saw a photo of them at their resort. We were like, hey. And these parents are basically like my second parents. His parents are like my second set of parents and were all through primary school. So it was a funny coincidence. I reckon it would be quicker not edges first because sorting takes ages. But then how do you, like, where do you even start if not with the edges, you know? Do you just go colors or like how does it work? What's the method? What's the method if not edges first? I am an edges person. Are you also a knife grip person? Oh, you're both grip person. Sorting does take ages, that is true, but I feel like then you get all of the sorting out of the way in one hit, and then you just like do it. Color and patterns. Okay, so you still have to do some sorting. A friend posted photos of their hotel in Hawaii, and I was like, I know where you stayed because I stayed there too. That's basically exactly what happened with this Fiji one. When I do edges first, I don't build in from there. I just pick something big in the middle by color. That is true. That is also probably what I do, but I feel like I've completed part of it. Oh, guess who just entered the room? Skulking around. I think I'm just going to keep going on this until I've run out of this color yarn. And that is going to be when we finish. Oh, what the heck? What happened there? There we go. I'll try no sorting next time for science. Take one for the team, Bron. Leave the edges for others. I guess then the edges would sort themselves as you went, right? Like, you'd find the edge pieces as you were looking for your patterns and stuff. Hi, Bango. Hey, buddy. Are you going to try and jump up here and spill my tea? Sure seems like something you would do. There we go. Hi. Oh, can't turn you around enough. Hello. Say hi to your fans. Look. It's him. He's on the yarn. Good boy. Bango. Bango, bango. Meow. Meow. He's always got a visit at some point. It's so funny. Yarn Chicken game is on for the tail. Oh no. It can just be a little short tail otter if needed. What are you doing? snowplow just passed for the first time. Is that a thing that happens? Bango just knows I'm watching, yeah. Lou came over once and Bango just jumped straight on their lap. And he doesn't do that for like everyone. It was a bit strange. First time that do they start doing that when really bad storms are meant to be coming? Or is it just all the time in winter? Such a foreign concept to me. Can you read this, please? There you go. I read it. I am literate. Good job, me. My cats are much more cuddlier since the temperature went down. Yes. Bango is just cuddly all the time. And, like, Patty, not so much. Although she has been coming into the bed for, like, cuddles in the mornings, which is strange because it's getting hotter here. My day's going well. How is your day going? We're getting somewhere. I definitely am getting somewhere. I'm not convinced that this is going to make us to the end of this. Look how sad that looks. I don't know that that's going to get us all the way to the end of this row. You're having the same thing as me with the dress. Well, the thing is, though, I do have a lot more of it in my garage. Because this is an underrated yarn. People don't really buy it. And that surprises me, to be honest. I am somewhat surprised at... And I'm not surprised about the plush, because the plush sold out really quickly. Ooh. Fireworks time. Do you get this in your area too, Lou? Our area, just, from the start of November, people start setting off fireworks, preparing for the new year. It is just a cotton acrylic blend. But it's just, it doesn't split at all. It's so good to work with. Yeah, honestly, if it's a clothing project, it's good. It's a nice one. It's wild to me that Moo sells out pretty quick. Not sells out completely, but some colors just sell really quickly. And poor little Bango just keeps hanging out on the shelves waiting for people to realize that he's a good yarn. Which is fine. More for me. Not so much for me with the fireworks. Oh, Bronze doing a puzzle again, sending random letters. This was meant to be made. It says it's made with a weight 4 yarn. And this is, in theory, well, it is a weight 3 yarn. But using the same hook, that was the B to follow B right back. Oh, Did I miss the BRB? Oh, I did miss the BRB. I missed the BRB because I was busy showing people Bango. Oh, good night. Is she on school holidays now? Must be, right? Or tomorrow, after tomorrow. Finished on Tuesday. Gosh, all right. I am out of touch with schools. Although I should know they're out because there was no kids in the schools today when I went for my run. No. Do we think we're going to get to the end of this row with this much yarn? Thoughts? We're maybe halfway through the row. We're not quite halfway through the row. Oh my gosh! Graduated primary school. That's so exciting. I have a feeling the Sydney schools finished on like Wednesday or something, because my friend who was a teacher was saying her last couple of days of school are like student-free days. Man, how nice would it be to just have 6 weeks off? Oh, it would be so good. I really want to try to like pre-film some things, because now that I'm like making videos every day, primary goes up to year 6 and age what, like 10, 11? I know it's still school zone at least, but double demerits. Yeah, double demerits does start at midnight tonight. Age 12 and goes up to year 6, but there's also kindergarten, so it's really 7 years. I would be so happy if this just like perfectly went until the end of the row. I don't know how lucky I'm gonna get on that front. Pre-K. I feel like pre-K is just like preschool here, which you don't do in the same like establishment as you do your like schooling and kindergarten for the most part. Also, Bron, I read your message before when you said you could do hour streams on Twitch, and I know that I could, but I feel like it's just like not the done thing on Twitch. On Twitch, everyone stays there for like way longer, and like I don't know. It just feels like, and because the setup is so much like more effort, it feels, I don't know why it feels like more effort, but I should get back into it. I should, because I like it, and I've been like going back on Twitch, just like hanging out. I can be a Twitch rebel. I could. I've been just going and like hanging out in people's streams again, because it's been, I just completely went off it for a while and like didn't even sign in kind of thing. I know I don't have to, but I kind of like, there's pros and cons to both, right? I like this because I can literally just like turn on my camera. There's no expectation that you have to like have all this fancy stuff and layouts and things happening and commands and the. But then on Twitch, it's kind of fun having that stuff sometimes, and also fun having like words on stream and stuff like that. You know. I was in Zakayla's stream the other day and they were playing words on stream. I was like, oh, I miss this. But I feel like there's more people now on my YouTube. I did it! Oh my gosh. That went way quicker than I thought it would. And I still have this much yarn. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright. I go back to regular posting on Bookstagram and you come back to regular on Twitch. I'm definitely going to think about it. I need to actually properly think about things instead of just like deciding to do them and then half-assing them, because that's what I do a lot. Well, I definitely will need another ball, but I didn't need to change it this row, which is pretty good. But I think that is going to be it for tonight's stream. We're going pretty well. I'm going to do one more row of flowers. I think it's not, so if I stopped here, it would be like pretty cropped. So I think I am going to do one more row. This is really bad. It's hard to tell where my body ends, but this is my shirt and that's probably where I'd want it to sit. And so I feel like I'd want one more. I will stand up when I'm properly measuring. This is just, I'm being lazy to show you guys what I mean, you know? The bottom is where I want it to be there, and that's like, I guess it would be here. Yeah, I think one more, it's basically just one more block of these added. And I think that is the way to go. I think that's the way to go. But anyway, I will probably keep working on this, but like out on my couch while I finish my tea and hang out with Kieran. So I'm going to sign off for the evening. But thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm glad we could work on this together. I feel like this is our little team project now. This little vest. So yay, happy days. Good night, everyone. I hope you all get some lovely sleep, except for you, Galliana. I hope you just have a nice day. I hope it's not too cold. Thank you, I will, and I will finish my tea, and I will work some more on this, and I will give you an update on it. And tomorrow's video, I think, is coming out at 11 a.m. our time. I think I did it for slightly earlier, so that it would come out before I was at lunch, so that I could post about it. But I will see you all on Discord, and thank you for hanging out, and I will catch you later. Thanks for being here. Bye, guys. Bye.